Hello and welcome back to another game of Dota 2. We have got ourselves the international 3 group stages. That's right. DK looking pretty solid here in this in this group A so far. They are in group A together with Mufc. Mufc was not looking too good, so in a way we are having the top dog up against the underdog. Mufc not winning a single game yet today. Of course, they're looking to make a change to that. And for all the people wondering, the overlay is actually done properly. The names for the teams are actually slightly upward, courtesy of Valve. A bit of a bug there, but that's not gonna bother us. Of course, with me is Beatis, co-caster of the weekend.
Yeah.
And another first ban IO.
The first game, MUFC had choice of side or pick. They chose to have first pick, and then DK obviously is gonna take Dire. In game 2, this is game 2. DK had choice of side or pick. They chose Dire, and MUFC chose for first pick. So it's kind of a same thing. It's first game. The top Chinese teams are noticing a trend. They like to have second pick. They value Dire over having first pick, and they also value second pick over first pick.
Yeah, and this
and
is
another Bat Rider
the
going the way of MUFC.
The bans are the same, though not for the same people, but this is like a copy of the first draft. I don't know, like DK, I understand that, like why fix it when it's not broken, right?
MUFC's jacking that Chen though.
And there's
They're like, hey, we're not gonna let you have the same exact heroes. We're gonna make you beat us with something similar but different.
And they ban out the Enchantress straight away to make sure that they are the only one to have one of those jungle controlling heroes. So DK up with their first ban. Previous game where the Bat Rider get combined with the Rubik, so maybe we're gonna see that banned out. Of course, the pick after the banning phase goes the way of DK, so they have first pick. They could still go for a Weaver. That was something that MUFC banned out in the first game in their first ban, or in their second ban phase first ban. So who knows, maybe we're gonna see that one picked up. Of course, we know that DK ran the Dragonite Lifestealer Weaver
tree.
Well, did they have a tree in that game? They did have a tree in that game.
That was the game that they had tree and they just stomped all over LGD. Yep.
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe they're gonna still go for that one. Could be.
5 seconds remaining.
Of course, DK also the team that picked up the Timbersaw, the Pugna. So maybe we're gonna see that. Actually, we might only have seen those because DK wanted to increase the hero pools used to tier 3.
Okay. Because other teams haven't used Timbersaw or all of the heroes that they picked.
Well, apparently one team might have picked up the Timbersaw. Just checking for a second.
LGD played Timbersaw against Dignitas. They did not win. Spoiler alert.
Okay. Oh well, now we know why. LGD is actually the team that won up against the Timbersaw from DK.
Yep.
So that's quite funny that they tried to change to test it out.
So waiting on this last ban. Once again, MUFC is banning out the Shadow Demon. Again, I like that ban. It's a smart ban. The Enchantress is just so their Chen doesn't get messed with at all. They want to secure that they've got the strongest jungler. Strongest jungler in terms of ganking prowess and strongest jungler in terms of farming prowess and Bat Rider as well. We got 2 very strong junglers on their team. We might actually see a Bat mid this game. It depends on who plays it. I'm not sure if Winter is just their Bat Rider player always and forever, or if it's only him playing Bat Rider if it's jungle.
Well, Naga Siren with the ban now for DK. Let's see if the Weaver is gonna get picked up then. Taking their time. Weaver or no Weaver, your call. What is it gonna be?
I could definitely see them going for the Tree Weaver here. Yep. Let's see if MUFC block picks and takes the Weaver. Because Weaver isn't bad for MUFC.
Oh, no, definitely
really
not.
isn't.
Especially if they're aiming to have that Bat Rider mid. I like the tree pickup by DK. We saw the last time that they had a Treant and the Lifestealer in the same pool. We had RTK and the Lifestealer on the off lane. With the help of the Treant was pretty solid for him actually. And there's indeed the Weaver. Just denying it to DK. I don't blame them.
Interesting strategy. Block pick 2 heroes and take them for yourself. And there's a Bounty Hunter. Here's the replacement for DK. They're like, yeah, Weaver's nice, but Bounty Hunter gives us lots of money. That's a hero we haven't seen picked yet today.
Money is good. Now, we've seen him banned out a few times, but not picked.
I can't even remember him being banned. Then again, I have a terrible memory. Anyway, waiting on MUFC's last pick. They either have an offlaner or a mid in Bat Rider. They have a hero that's going to A lane, because Weaver can go to any lane. He can definitely mid, he can definitely offlane, he can definitely safe lane. For DK, it looks like they're going to have the Lifestealer plus Tree safe lane. They're going to offlane this Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, now that they picked up the Bounty Hunter. We have actually seen Burning on the Bounty Hunter as a carry before. Not in the International 3 group stages, but they did play it in the Rayco ECL. It was only a short period ago. So who knows, maybe they're going to try and switch it up a little bit there.
Yep.
But
Carry Bounty is something that they could do.
Yeah. I have to say all 3 carries having the same kind of background, like nice and reddish.
You are all over these color schemes.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm waiting for a full house from DK right now, picking up another greenish hero from the last one. There's a Vengeful Spirit, so that's going to be minus armor for MUFC. And of course, in that, picking up the Vengeful Spirit, also deny it to DK, because Vengeful would be one of the counters towards Bat Rider's lasso, as we have pointed out earlier today.
As you saw earlier, they don't really care about Bat Rider because they just steamroll the crap out of them in the first game.
They did. That happened.
It really did.
And indeed, Dragon Knight and Lifestealer. Buddies for life.
There's an aggressive Roman combo in Chen and Venge for MUFC.
Yes.
And they've got 2 heroes that they can gank for fairly easily in Weaver and Bat Rider. Bounty Hunter is going to be a little bit annoying to gank unless they bring Dust. The DK is going to definitely be gankable. Especially at lower levels. Yeah. Anytime you're running a gank strat against living armor, it's a pain in the ass. I hate doing it. I absolutely hate it because you're just setting yourself up to fail, in my opinion. The one nice thing they have is Firefly from Bat instantly removes it, so you can never living armor the person that gets lassoed. As long as Firefly is active.
10 seconds remaining.
That's true. We have got ourselves a Shadow Fiend banned out to deny MUFC that one. And one more ban left over for MUFC themselves. Shadow Fiend. We haven't seen Shadow Fiend today, have we? We saw him yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday we did see him. We had some nice raises from Luo and some failed raises from Luo, but
yeah, Rattlesnake played in game 1 that they took over Quantic.
Yeah, let's see if what MUFC picks up next. I mean, MUFC still need probably a bit of a core hero, a bit of a carry hero. DK though, I mean, they have got everything open for them. They can go anything they want actually. I mean, in theory, Lifestealer could even still go into the jungle if they want to be really greedy, which we're not expecting at this point, but we still have Enigma in the pool. They did use Enigma earlier on, right? Yeah.
A team picked Enigma, I don't remember which team.
I think it was DK. Wasn't it? Maybe it wasn't, actually. They did, however, pick the Tidehunter.
There's too many games to remember specifics.
Yep.
They did, I remember the Tide, because that was part of their OD Pugna strat.
Yeah. Let's see if they want to go for something unorthodox. Or if they're just going to go strong ones. By the way, do you see that MUFC banned out a green hero?
They did.
So they want to stop the full house coming out from DK.
And Vino Tree, the nice thing about that is Tree can get a lot of auto attacks in, and Tree hits really hard whenever someone's gelled.
Yeah.
He just gets so many attacks off. But there is a lot of melee madness going on for DK. They got quad melee right now.
Yeah, well, MUFC have got quad ranged.
Reserve time.
They do.
They do.
DK finishes it with another melee. Doom.
Well, that's 4 of a kind right there. It's true.
Oh boy. You and your color scheme.
But it's true.
Let's see if MUFC finishes up with a ranged here so we can get the classic 5 melee versus 5 ranged battle.
Would be nice.
And find out who the victor of this round is.
Well, the later the game goes, I would put the favor on the melee heroes, but MUFC's got some nice chasing potential, at least making the enemy chase them. I mean, you've got Swaps, you've got Weaver with Chikushi, you've got Bat Rider with the Firefly. They're gonna break the theme though.
Oh, come on. But Darkseer fits well with their lineup. That's another hero that just good hero. They've got 3 elusive heroes.
They do. They do indeed. Let's see how they are gonna lane this.
playing the Doom. This is a jungle Doom.
Jungle Doom.
The one hero that allows you to get really, really greedy in your lineup is Tree, because Tree can buy all the support items for himself, and even if you have to sack one lane, because let's say their dual lane gets tri-laned, they're still gonna have 2 solos that can do extremely well. So you can just get so greedy with Tree, it's silly. And even burning on Lacey can get some farm in a 1 versus 3 situation.
Yeah, I mean, we already have got one hero pulled right now. Super has got himself some tangos, so that's a pretty greedy one. We also have DK getting pulled by QQ, actually, who's going into the jungle. So he only has got 1 set of tangos when going into the jungle. If he gets a good creep, he will be able to do that, but he has to get lucky, kind of.
Yeah, and if he gets unlucky, then he can just, like, you know, bring more
Stack.
regen, bring a shield.
Yeah, he can always stack and then hope that he gets a Wild King at some point.
Yeah.
Wild Wing, rather.
Look at MUFC, they got 5 heroes coming up the top. They want to ward this up. Look at their first ward that they placed. That gives them good vision all around that tower. And also into the trees to the side.
That's gonna be an aggressive, semi-aggressive trial, and I think with aggressive jungling Chen.
For the players this game, for MUFC we've got FZ playing the Chen. He's normally their mid player, he's switching up. Trash Han player, or Han Trash player, is a Weaver this game. He's their carry, that's normal. Winter is playing support, he's back to his normal role. The Bat Rider is going to be picked up by TFG, aka ABC in this game. Changed up his name. And Ling, who is normally a support player, is going to be playing the Darkseer. Looks like Ling's going mid, and Bat Rider's going safe lane while they're doing a aggressive trial lane with Chen.
Yep, and for the side of DK, we have RTK. He'll be soloing it up on the bottom lane. Got pulled a bit of regen there by DK. Won't really need all of it, because he will be able to stay alive up against Bat Rider. It will not be the easiest of lanes, but we'll see. And by the way, in the meantime, MUFC is pretending to have Hunter's player on the suicide lane solo. So they're going to come out of the jungle guns blazing. In the mid lane for DK, we have Super once again on the Dragon Knight. I believe it's the third time, if not, yeah, third time today, if not the fourth time. Nah, third time. So, yeah, pretty solid for him there. We have in the jungle QQQ, who is able to stack some camps and able to pick himself up one of the
Centaurs?
One of the Centaurs, yes. Bernie will play the Life Sealer, and it will be MMY playing the Treant Protector, so that will make for a safe dual lane. Burning should be able to stay alive against this, but we'll see how aggressive MUFC is going to get here, because we already have Winter rotating. He placed a ward, actually with a sentry ward as well, is going to be going back into that jungle, finding QQQ there.
Burning did get rage first, so he shouldn't die, but he's going to get a lot of harassment from this Weaver.
Yeah, from the Wild Wing Ripper as well.
Yeah, this is going to be a really annoying lane for him. Meanwhile, the supports are just hunting the Doom and forcing him out of the jungle. And Chen has secured himself a Centaur now. So when that tornado's done, it's done. He ate the creep, and he's got a Centaur, and he's able to gank mid. Which you can definitely tower dive for a Darkseer. Darkseer just hit level 3.
Oh, QQQ, nah, he's just gonna get forced out.
Chen has to be careful with the Centaur if he wants to save it and be able to gank, because if he gets it too close to the Doom can just eat it before the magic missile comes in. And all of a sudden, you're not killing that Doom, you can just Scorched Earth run away, because he'll hit level 2 from eating that creep.
Yeah, a lot of dives going on. We might actually have a first blood right there. There we go, RTK gets the first blood, sends a little bit in fire still afterwards to celebrate, but that was just overextension at its finest. Super might be in some trouble, but it looks to be getting away from the attempted gank here from MUFC, but that was a Bat Rider who thought he had an easy kill upon a bounty hunter, but no such thing.
Yep. And Doom saved up his gold so he could rush out a bottle, and he's got that already.
Nice.
He hasn't, unfortunately for him, he hasn't been able to eat a creep, but he's getting shut down just like this Chen's getting shut down. And he just ate the Chen's creep, so all of a sudden he's level 2.
Yeah.
And now the Chen has to go get a new creep, which he is, you know. It's a lower cooldown on Devour, or on Chen's Holy Persuasion than Doom's Devour. Devour at rank 1, 70-second cooldown. Chen's only got a 30-second cooldown.
We have got TFG, he went for a smoke, but he can't really follow RTK up onto the tier 2 again, or tier 1 again. I mean, there's a lot of harassment and aggression coming out here in this game. A lot of roaming around as well. I'm thinking it might have hurt MUFC a little bit more than it hurt DK, purely because they've got 2 supports still at level, well, only now level 2.
Yep. And they've got very little hope of getting a kill with this aggression. Just because there's a tree, and They're harassing a lifestealer that has rage. So it's not gonna happen for them, unfortunately. They're getting some pressure on this tower now by pulling the creep wave. There's a Basilius up on Trash Bomb player. You know, Batrider dying to that bounty hunter earlier is super surprising to me.
Yeah.
But
It
that just shouldn't happen. Yeah. Mistakes were made on Batrider's part, and the only way bounty hunter can get a kill in that matchup is if Bat gets over aggressive and dives.
No, that happened for sure. Super in the meantime, having himself 15 for 2 last hits, while Ling in the mid lane is sitting 22 for 2. So Ling getting the better of this matchup. No surprise, Darkseers overall normally don't really miss that many last hits if they're actually sitting in the lane.
Yep.
So having a solid time here up against
And
that
once again, he's a Darkseer mid on Radiant side, so he has the option of killing that easy camp over and over again. I haven't checked to see if he's done it yet, but just then he went to go search to get the rune. Interesting item build in Darkseer as well.
Finally, TFG gets himself a kill up on the bounty hunter. So RTK getting dusted up. That was the last dust that Ling has. By the way, we're looking up mid because Super might be in some trouble. In comes the rest of DK though, and it's gonna be everybody of MUFC to run. Yeah, Chen is able to run away. Surge up. Actually, that's a courier. No, courier lives. Super lives as well. In comes the living armor. And I'm not sure. Yeah, courier is bringing the full bottle to someone.
That's RTK's bottle.
They're switching bottles
Super,
around.
Yeah, Super just traded bottles because RTK died. He doesn't need his bottle right away, so we can just take his instead of having to bottle throw. That's a lot of bottles up for one team. Think about 3. The Jungle Doom has 1, Super Mid has 1, and RTK on the offlane has 1.
Nope.
TFG had to use the second dust to get the kill, but it's definitely worth it. He also bought a new set of dust. That way he can keep RTK scared and force him to not get last hits. Meanwhile, Batrider should be free farming on this lane.
Yeah, and actually there's a gank getting set up here. Winter and FC coming around the bottom lane. RTK being pretty safe right now though. Unless the lane starts pushing out again. And we see that, I mean, Batrider tries to lure him back, but...
That Firefly. You're not gonna get him retract, man. Oh, he's gonna go for it again. You're still not gonna get him because you're tracked.
I've got the 2 supporters running back and forth. They might go from behind, seeing if they can get lucky there, since the lane is pushing out anyway.
But they aren't the ones with the reveal. It's the Batrider, so Bat has to at least get on top of him with dust. And they're not gonna go now. Bat's checking the rune. Rune spawn top. Invis. Then Darkseer's gonna surge over to that. Nope. Doom beat him to it, and he sees that Doom got it. He is sad.
Yeah, Doom, who needed a full bottle to be fair. I mean, he's got nothing, no regen. So he's gonna be very happy with that one. In the meantime, by the way, Hunter's player is just sitting on the top lane by himself, doing very well in the last hits. He's 31 to 12. Burning, of course. I mean, he's not doing that bad, but he is the one that has support.
It's kind of expected for Weaver to be able to... Weaver was babysat for a while by the 2 supports that put pressure on Burning, made him miss some creeps. And Weaver's just able to deal out so much harassment to this lifestealer with Shikuchi and with right clicks, with Geminite attack. As he's actually killed, Darkseer gets Doom.
Yep.
Doom was struggling right on top of that ward on low HP, and Darkseer made him pay.
Yeah, we're gonna follow bottom lane though, because it looks like RTK might be able to get a solo kill here. The living armor is there, and the haste, or the extra speed that you get from that track, might be enough for him to get that kill. He's gonna dive to tower forward. Last 2 though, RTK, he might just overextend it a little bit too far. 1 more hit still needed with the Janata. The dust gets popped. RTK should be able to be safe. In comes Super with a Dragon Tail. Winter will be the second track kill on this bottom lane. Link coming in with the Iron Shell, chasing down Super. There is a Dragon Form and another Dragon Tail if need be. Dragon Tail there. Super running for his life. Still has that bottle charge. Living Armor helping out. RTK able to land a Janata should it be needed to get for another slow. But Super will be safe. 2 track kills on the bottom lane go in the way of DK.
Yep, and then Banner just goes invis and runs away.
Yeah, has to be careful about that Iron Shell though. That might still hurt.
Maybe he just got a fresh bottle, so he throws up the track just to say hi. Get some good vision of him, and he's just bottling up.
Yeah, and that's gonna be
Super's coming in.
The Dragon Tail up there, if need be. The Surge just used. Should be able to get this kill. 1 more hit. There we go. Bounty Hunter with another track kill. That's a 3rd track kill in like a minute's time.
That's really, really good income for those 2 heroes.
Yeah.
3 track kills going the way of Bounty Hunter, 2 for the DK.
Oh, Super. He thought a haste rune made him invisible. He invincible. Does take a lot of damage. That's a Faith comes out as well. Might be able to get a kill here. Yes, he does. With the surge away, with the haste away, might be going for the next one. Another Dragon Tail comes in. Does he have enough mana?
He's got armor, so he's going for this.
He's going for this. One more breath. We'll do it. That's a double kill right there. Haste Rune MVP. QQQ trying to sneak some of that experience, but snipe.
It looks like the Doom is going for the mech of the team.
Yeah.
Which I find interesting. And Doom is bottle crowing. There's so many bottles.
Bottle galore.
Insane.
Well, look at this gold graph. Bounty Hunter, highest on top of net worth. I mean, his last hits are not something to write home about. 24 last hits only. But because of those track kills, I mean, that's just an insane amount of gold he got there. And he got first blood, to be fair. That too.
He's got very few last hits because of the dust. Batrider started or got 2 dust early, so he can't go up to the lane. Pre-6 when Batrider has dust. Once he's 6, you can track him and move fast enough away.
Yeah, Super now with 3 kills on his name. No death just yet. I mean, there's only 2 kills for MUFC so far.
Right now, Weaver's mid. I'm expecting Bounty under rotation. There it is, instantly. He's TPing in. This is super easy to get the track and then have DK ult, pop a stun, and that's a really dead Weaver if that happens. He just used Shikuchi. This is their time to go for it. Are they gonna do it?
Looking for the Dragon Tail.
Oh,
no!
he got the Courier instead. That's even better.
That is better. Radiant Courier goes down. That was, however, for a lot of people. Actually, MUFC had a normal Donkey Courier. And that was the Ring of Health, by the way. It got killed off before the ring got delivered. There was no inventory space for Huntress player. That's a huge deal. In the meantime, we have got a Doom up on Ling. Won't be able to surge himself away. And that's going to be a nice kill going the way of DK as well. 2 for 7 right now as MUFC move to defend. Yeah. MUFC is moving to defend it, but let's see. I mean, this is just tag team 101. Super and RTK having a fun time here, just killing off everybody that has track.
Yeah.
Level 3
so
Vengeful Spirit,
game,
level 4 Chen, up against level 9 DK.
This game has been all about the individual skill of the players on DK. Whenever you have a tree, you're able to exploit the hero by having superior individual skill on your solo players. And Super and RTK just went to town while Burning did a really good job of knowing the limits of his hero against the tri-lane, not getting too overzealous in the lane, making sure he got the farm that he could get, but not overextending ever. So he never died. It was just superior individual skill of the players. And even like this Doom in the jungle never died to ganks from Chen plus Venge.
Oh.
Just super high map awareness and individual skill of their players.
He did die from a rotation from Ling though.
Yeah, he died once to the Darkseer. That was it.
Super might be in a bit of trouble there. There's going to be a lasso as well. TP in from Bernie. He's going to try to help out there. Super lives, and it is an open wound up on Winter. There is no Hand of God yet because that Chen is level 4. Winter dies. Let's see if they can get more. Should be a TFG that is able to be saved though. And that's going to be the end of that one. But that's a lasso used to no avail, and Super is going to be continuing living on. And Bernie got a kill for that, so that's a nice rotation for him. 2k gold up on Super.
When you look at DK, it's a really high armor target. He's got 1200 HP with strength treads on. And he's got a magic wand. That's a hard kill to go for. You have a level 4 Venge and only a level 8 Batrider. I was kind of surprised that they even attempted that, knowing that they were diving a tower.
Yeah.
Go on top lane.
Yeah, they're going for Ling again.
For a dive.
Infest out there as well. That's gonna be one dead Darkseer. I mean, maybe he can still get Emma. No, he can't.
No.
Those illusions though. Actually, no, they can't. MMY lives.
And I said this earlier when DK picked tree. The trend for Eastern trees, or mainly Chinese trees, they go for Medallion first. They rush that item. That base regen from Sylvie Mask is all you need to be able to spam living armor, and that extra -6 armor that you can just throw out from range adds so much extra utility to the hero. It's a really good build, and that helped kill off the Darkseer super fast there.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna see our first 2 towers dropping inside this game. MUFC trying to push down the bottom tier 1 while DK already took down the tier 1 on the top lane. So that's a 1-for-1 trade.
We see MUFC going for all of these risky dives. On bottom lane it got countered, they lost their Venge. On top lane it got countered, they lost their Darkseer. They're not they feel the pressure. They know that they're behind by a lot, and they're against a bounty hunter,
Bottom tower
and you don't want to be behind against a bounty hunter and against aggressive players. There's a Shadow Blade picked up by Super's DK, and anytime you're behind, they feel the pressure that they need to make something happen, and every time they try, they just end up dying for it. So they need to rethink their aggression, gather themselves, and come up with a better game plan if they want to get back into this game. They haven't really made use of this Chen at all either. Chen didn't go for a mech either. I think the Darkseer has or is working towards one. Chen instead went for quick arcane boots. Not even level 6 yet because all of his early aggression didn't work out for him. I've been in this position personally. I like playing aggressively on Chen as opposed to sitting back and farming. When your early aggression doesn't work out, it really sucks and you're put super far behind.
And you have to farm at that point. I mean, right now he really needs his level 6.
Yeah, right now he's in a situation where he's forced to farm, but he's farming inefficiently because he's such a low level.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, and he can't really even take all the farm. Actually, R2K with an infest out will be able to go up on the Bad Rider. Already tracked up. MMY comes in as well. That's gonna be a kill. Go on the way of burning.
Punching him, getting that assist.
There's a track
Tracked up on the Chen too, so now the Chen can't. He's forced out of the jungle with that track. He has to be so careful right now that he doesn't feed another track kill away to DK.
He is so close.
And look
to
at
level
Winter
6.
on this Venge. He had level 5, but he's forced to sit in 5 because
Top tower is
he
under
can't
attack.
fight against these heroes. This melee madness is working out beautifully for DK this game.
In the meantime, on the
It's-
top lane, Doom up
yep.
on Huntress player. He's level 11. He is the highest level for MUFC, but he will now go down. Bounty Hunter with another track kill to his name.
And Mech plus Arcane Boots finished up on his Doom right now. That is one farm Doom.
Yep.
Considering the start he had, he was level 1, level 2 for so long because of that Chen in his jungle.
Yeah, in comes an overgrowth. Catches out the Chen. One dead level 5 Chen still, or is he dead? One more hit needed. MMY. Make sure he does it by himself. Last soup on burning, no damage to go through though. Just trying to save the Chen. Didn't work out. Nature's guys from FY. There is a dust though. He's gonna get chased down. This might actually be a kill for MUFC. But in comes
Nope,
burning
super.
with in comes super rather. Burning still as well though. They go for the Bear Rider and they kill him off. Nice vacuum. Super
trouble.
will end up going down. That's a nice kill going the way of MUFC. They lose a lot for it though. Maybe they can get burning as well. Burning does not have a rage. Uses his stick charges. Gets swapped and gets killed. And that's gonna be DK losing 2 of their cores. And MUFC doubling their kill score.
That's what MUFC needed right there. Getting those 2 kills helps them out so much in terms of levels. If you look at Winter, all of a sudden he's level 7. They killed off a level 11 and another level 11. That helps them so much in terms of golden experience to catch up into this game and maybe have a chance.
Oh my
They
god.
need more of that to keep happening. Some overextension from DK.
It's gonna happen. Yep. Chen is level 6. Awesome.
Nice.
Yep.
He has more dust on him, and he's got a smoke. They might try to push this mid tower now that they have Chen's ultimate available. They also have a mech that was freshly completed before that last engagement, I believe. Double damage though on this bounty hunter. He's got level 11 rank 2 track and a drum. He's super farmed from all these kills they've gotten. Gem picked up by Darkseer. That's a much needed gem.
He has to be
That can
very
also-
careful to
that
not
helps.
lose it though.
Yeah, that can also be an item that helps turn this game around for MUFC though. And with the way this chicken's coming in, if ROTK sees
Yep.
he can snipe it off.
There he goes. They
ROTK
see
didn't
him.
just fade it off.
And that's gonna be super coming in to help. Dust gets popped. RTK tries to get himself out, but gets vacuumed back in. In comes Burning with the open wounds. Hand of God helps out, but that's Chen already dead. 1 track kill right there. Doom up on Huntress player. He gets picked up as well. 2 dead right now. Looking for the next target. Burning still getting stunned up. Flame Rake trying to hold DK back. But DK, they do not want to be hold back. Go for a Dragon Tail. Get the Bat Rider. Open wounds there as well. Tries to fly away. Tries to lasso. And Surge helps out actually. Burning though. I mean, he can ride along with that Bat Rider.
Fire
One more
breath,
hit needed.
fire breath. Oh, he
Misses.
missed it.
And the
Get the
hit from the
auto
low
attack, it
ground.
didn't miss
No miss. Swap. I'm not sure why Winter
Oh,
tried
no.
that. That's a track kill right
With
there
an
as well.
Instant turnaround stun. He didn't have any 60 charges on himself. The way that fight started was so funny, and the fact that ROTK lived just goes to show how far behind MUFC is.
Yeah.
ROTK didn't realize that his invis faded, and he walked into 3 heroes and lived. That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
That is goddamn ridiculous. That's just how far ahead they are.
I mean, they just got quite a few kills and did not lose a single hero for it. And
Yep, and they're gonna get a tower fort as well.
yeah.
Link wants to try and deny it, Or go for vacuum wall.
Nice
That's
vacuum wall though.
pretty good vacuum wall, yeah.
Yeah,
but
in comes
turn
an
around,
overgrowth.
great.
Mechanism also popped. Flame Break helping out. MMY will end up going down. That's Darkseer with the kill. The rest of DK trying to get themselves out of there. They don't have any cooldowns up. No Doom there. In comes Burning. Does have a Rage. Doesn't really find a target to go on though. MUFC.
Good breathe fire onto those images to just get rid of them.
Yeah. And it looks like MUFC is able to stay alive. Maybe they can even... Nah, that would be too much.
One thing we haven't talked about at all is how easy it is to get big vacuum walls off this game.
Yeah,
They're
everybody
playing
melee.
at 5 melee.
Yeah. Pretty
So he can do
solid.
that every fight, but they don't have any AoE stun to follow it up. This is what I was talking about with Eastern Dark Series before. They value the hero high, but they don't value combos with the hero high at all. And here comes an Infest gank instead of ROTK, so whoever he finds is just dead. Unless he walks into the Dark Seer with Gem.
Ah, he walks into the Vengeful
He
Spirit.
does the Bat Rider.
Bye, Venge.
And Bat Rider just runs away because Super's there, QQQ is there, Doom's up, they do not want to fight.
Nope.
And QQQ is building into a Lothars of his own.
Yeah, walking into the gem. I mean, dude, yeah, they still have the gem. I only now notice that Darkseer's head looks a bit awkward. But Darkseer...
Yeah, he's got a hat.
He's got a hat. Awesome.
He's the Craniomancer hat.
Yeah.
Roshan attempt coming out from DK. Don't know if, well, they see that ward. That ward should tip them off that DK's going for Roche. Let's see if they try to contest it. I doubt they will. Chen's using his creeps to split push down bottom lane. He's got that tornado going.
Oh.
Satyrs giving them regen aura. His Ice
Massive
Ogre,
push.
or Ogre Frost Mage isn't casting ice armor.
But Super is
But-
coming in to farm the creep, so that will be no push on the tower anymore. Aegis picked up by Lifestealer, so Burning having that one. BKB up by the Bounty Hunter. Things are starting to be looking kind of hopeless for MUFC. I mean, they're 12k gold behind. We're 20 minutes into this game, 10k experience behind, which kind of leads
That's
into 2 level 7 still for them.
Bat went bottle first, he went shreds first, he got these nice small items, but he still doesn't have a blink. We're 20.5 minutes into the game. He's still 200 gold away from his blink.
Yeah, he's fairly close, but
You need to have a blink on Bat Rider at this time. Especially when you're given safe lane. You should really make use of that to get a quick blink. But he had that overextension early. Fed for a split to ROTK. And he's just been getting ganked ever since. He hasn't farmed at the jungle either. He's left that to Chen so Chen could catch up after a failed early game. And just he doesn't have his blink. And that's such an important item for Bat Rider.
in the meantime, Bounty Hunter finds himself the Chen, goes for a solo kill, 1 more hit needed, there we go, that's gonna be that, and a send home for the Weaver is there as well. BKB popped by R2K.
QQQ almost popped Doom, then he realized at the last second, no, he's getting sent home by Chen, and he canceled it. That was almost an accidental big play. He just sent home the Weaver to try and bait out a spell that didn't work. Because Weaver didn't want to be there anyway at that point. And then Chen knew he was dead. Blink finally picked up on Bat, alright. Now we can look for some
Oh,
initiation
there's
to
a
come out.
Doom. Swap into safety, maybe enough though. Track is there up on Winter. They might still be able to get that kill at least. Not able to get the Doom target. Winter will still end up going down. Dragon Tail up on the Bear Rider though. TFG goes down. In the meantime, Huntress player around there still as well knows that he has to back off. 2 heroes picked up by DK, and once again, I mean, they're just steamrolling through.
Player, yeah. Huntrash player TP's away. He's like, I want to go farm. I do not want to be here anymore.
Yeah, still going for
He's straight up
Lincolns.
the top. Yep. He needs a link this game, but it's not going to be enough because they have so many ways to just cancel it. And then get the Doom on him, then get the Dragon Tail on him and kill him. You can even use Track just to cancel the link, and the next time he pops up, the next 20 seconds, he's screwed.
Yep.
And DK's got the Sages, so they're just going to barrel through into the base.
Yeah, why not, right? I mean, they've got this team fight potential. The only one that's kind of lacking in terms of gold is the Train Protector, who goes for Vlads. MMY is the only one in terms of net worth who is lower, but he is still on par with the Bat Rider.
With DK's ult going down, now it's safe for the Darkseer to initiate. Because he doesn't have to worry about surging into a Dragon Tail and then getting blown up through auto attacks. But DK knows this. They know that they need Dragon Knight's ult to push, so they just back out. Smart decision making for them. Doom has a Centaur creep right now.
And has a blink.
He also has a Lothars and a Blink Dagger, so there's the initiation for DK.
Yeah, we've got
The thing I
another
like about
infested
Doom is
Lifestealer.
There's so many different ways you can play Doom. He's such a versatile hero.
RTK, he has to be careful. Ling gets himself a vacuum up on 3. They go for it. Infest out though. That's already gonna be a Bat Rider dead. And that Dark Sea Wall doesn't really make that big of a difference right now. Everybody's just walking through it. It does actually, it does make quite a big difference. It does force DK away from this fight. And maybe even helps him get a kill here. Tracks go off. FC running away from Burning. That's going to be a kill for Burning. Can they get... Yeah, they
Zoom
get...
up on the
they
Weaver,
get
but
Ling
the
as
Weaver
well.
went invis. So now they got to try and chase him down. He should be able to do. His Lincoln is back up, but since he's doomed, it doesn't activate to break the track. And with that track, they should be able to chase him down.
Time lapse. Shuriken toss misses. The gem, by the way, is still lying in the river.
Ooh,
And that's gonna be
they
Hunter's
see
player.
that with their vision, so
Yeah.
Entourage player is gonna go pick it up. That's a good save.
Both teams saw that with their vision, by the way. So they saw that Huntress picked that up. But doesn't look like DK really needs it. I mean, they didn't lose a single hero that game. They're still fighting here, and Burning sitting there on very low HP, but he wants to go high ground
Get the
anyway.
Aegis. Yeah, he's got the Aegis for another 2 minutes.
Yeah. Wants to have
So
it
even though he's
used.
low HP, he's safe.
He's got 4,400 gold.
And look at this Weaver, he's just trying to sit in the back. See if somebody comes out of position that he can just pick off. And he's like, oh, that's their whole team. I am not trying to be over here. DK's like, oh, hey guys, look, there's 2 towers on bottom. Let's go get those.
It's free gold.
Meanwhile,
Free gold.
Blink into smoke picked up by Ling. I love Blink on Darkseers because you don't have to worry about surging and initiating. You just blink and surprise initiate them. Plus, you can save surge for the Bat Rider now, which is really nice because Bat Rider, every time he initiates on DK, he's slowed by Burning. Every time he initiates on Burning, he's stunned by DK. So, getting surge definitely gonna help him out.
Radiant's bottom tower has
For
fallen.
sure. DK though, I mean...
They're gonna smoke and try and initiate from the side here. Chen doesn't even have a creep. He's gonna grab his first one. This Wildkin.
Let's see. Oh, Huntress player just showed himself right there.
But he knows that there's no reveal. Basher just picked up by Burning. It's not at him yet for this fight.
Oh, in comes a Blink. Lasso up on QQQ. Overgrowth still there though. Darkseer Wall into the back. Super getting stunned up right there. We already have the Bat Rider dead. Ling will be the next one to drop. Tracks up on the Chen. That will be the third target. Doom, the one that got lassoed, able to run himself away and actually gets healed a little bit in the process. Still getting chased down by the Weaver. Huntress player really wants to have that kill, but it doesn't look like he can get in range anymore. That is DK. Yeah, GG. If you can't win with the perfect initiation right there, at this point DK is just way too tanky to survive this. So that's going to be a 2-0, and that's going to mean that MUFC still has not won a single game in Group A for the International 3 group stages.
They were on 6 today. Now we're gonna have to see if they can bounce back tomorrow and try to win some games. And I think with 0-6 they secure themselves one of the bottom 4 slots. But each game matters because if you're 8th, you're probably gonna fight against the 5th seed, the best of the bottom 4 for the other group. You don't want to do that. You want to position yourself against a team that did not so hot, so you have a chance to advance to the loser bracket when we do get to the main stage.
Exactly. Well, it will be a tough road for them.
Anyway,
ahead.
DK, on the other hand, has been playing very well today. They only lost 1 game, and that 1 game was to LGD when they went for kind of a pocket strat that just didn't end up working out. They lost early team fights and then snowballed from there in LGD's favor.
Every fight that we saw them win was with a Lifestealer and a DK, right? Like a 4-hour stream.
Yeah, they. It's not just them though. Tung Fu has also been using that as their first 2 picks when their second pick. Lifestealer DK, popular duo to pick up in the first phase in Chinese Dota.
Well, we're gonna see if Orange and Virtus.pro share the same sentiment, because that's gonna be our last matchup for today. 2 games between Orange and Virtus.pro coming right up, so stick around and we'll be right back.